Welcome to Roofers Coffee Shop, the weekly blend. My name is Heidi Ellsworth.
And my name's Karen Edwards.
And we're here to really dish out the weekly blend, just talk about what's happening. And oh my gosh, talk about a lot has happened in the last week. But I was only there for a part of it. So unfortunately, I got a little sick during IRE. But I was able to be at National Women in Roofing Day. So let's start there, Karen. What do you think of National Women in Roofing Day?
It was a great day. Wow, it's always a great day. It's so energizing and uplifting. And, I just want to say congratulations to the award winners this year. Michelle Boykin won the World Award, and Christina Hill won the Rising Star Award. And both women are just so deserving of that.
They are both amazing. And I have to tell you, oops, over this shoulder, right over there is a world award. And it's something that they'll carry with them forever. It's just such an honor and so special. And I love Harness and Hills. I know we always talk about that, but Christina Hill started that. And so winning that Rising Star, really, it showed her initiative and what she did out there for the industry.
She did. That's a group that's well over 1,000 members. And it's fun to be a part of. Useful, helpful information out there for women in the industry. Check it out.
Yeah, it's so good. And then I have to give you a shout out, Karen. And I was only there for part of it, but the RT3 event, wow. Oh my gosh.
Pretty cool. The talk from Adam Oakes from Estimating Edge about the merger, the acquisition by Foundation Software and their new vector takeoff tool that estimators in the room were like drooling, like this is going to change my life. And then we did the virtual reality. Thank you to John Kiesel with Imagine Technologies. He provided Oculus headsets and he built rooms for us to go inside and look at models of buildings and focus on safety, sales and marketing. Each room had a different theme service. It was such an amazing experience. And that was just the day before the show even started.
I know. And then I missed the rest of the show, but Karen, I only heard awesome things. You were amazing on the videos and the coffee conversations. How did it go?
The rest of the show was fantastic. RT3 members were on a panel Tuesday morning that Heidi had planned to moderate. So thank you for preparing those panelists so well in the practice because they did an excellent job. It was about future workforce and what they're doing in their communities to build relationships and create a pipeline. Really, really interesting. I know you can purchase that session from the show if you'd like to hear it. I had people coming up to me afterwards at the show saying, wow, that was really good. I got so many takeaways. I have so many ways now that I know I can get started. Then our booth at the show, we were in the back corner and the show started and I was telling people, I said, it's going to take a few minutes for people to get back here to us. No, that was not the case. We were busy right from the minute the show opened. Awesome. We had lots of people coming to our booth to get 20-year celebratory swag because we're celebrating 20 years online, which is awesome. And then on the other side of our booth, we had the sound stage, the Roofers Coffee Shop sound stage. And we did interviews all day long, every 15 minutes with our customers that were at the show to learn what was new, what they were offering at the show, new products. We talked to each of the teams in the student competition. So that was really cool. Everything is out there. We did it live from the show, but it's all on our YouTube channel, Roofers Coffee Shop YouTube channel. And we're encouraging everybody. We're doing this at every event that we're at. Bringing you a taste of it live. So if you've never been to NWiR, which is coming up here the first week of March, registration's open, by the way. It's at Hard Rock in Atlantic City. Sorry, Heidi, I'm going on and on, but I'm so excited about it.
It's great. Yes, I love it.
So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes. Ring the bell for notifications because Heidi and I will be bringing a little taste of that to you live. So it's just so much cool stuff happening last week that's going to continue throughout the year.
And what I love is, I say this all the time when we're when we're doing these shows, like there's a lot of times people can't be here. They have a lot of good reasons why they can't be here. And so we want to bring that show, whatever it is, IRE, NWiR, and throughout the whole year, we want to bring that out to everybody. Well, this last week, that happened to me because I couldn't be there. I watched every show that you did, Karen. It was awesome watching it live. And it really, it's one thing to say it, and then it's another thing to experience it. And I was really thankful. I was really thankful for that I was able to watch and kind of be a part of the show.
So talking about new things, everybody announces new stuff around IRE.
Yes.
One of the things that we announced, super exciting, is the Roofing Economic Outlook sponsored by Angie. Heidi, tell us, what is it?
This was so exciting. So Misha Fisher is the chief economist for Angie. And so we're going to be visiting really about what that outlook for the industry is for roofing, but also for the greater construction industry and how it's going to affect the contractor's business. And I think that is going to be something, a lot of times we're reporting on things. We're not doing that more of an outlook of what's happening, what's coming down the pike. And so really excited to bring this here. And Angie's just, they have their finger on the pulse. They know what's happening out there.
They do. And I think what's really important to note about this is it's a 20, 30 minute, maybe max conversation. It's consumable, but you see these reports come out and these numbers come out, and I'm not a big numbers person. So I go, what does that mean? Like, put that in words I can understand. What does that mean for my business? What does that mean for how much I'm paying at the store for stuff, or for home improvement, or for whatever? So I think it's going to really take that information and make it understandable.
And what are some of the things that I can be doing right now to prep my business for that? Right? I think that's what I'm really excited about. As a business owner, I'm kind of like, what are some of the things I should be careful about in the business? Because we know that, especially in roofing and what we're doing, business is good, but how's inflation going to affect that? What's going to happen? And so all of that's going to be coming out on those outlooks. Really excited about it.
Woo! And they're going to be on our website right beside all of our podcasts.
So that read, listen, watch section of our website continues to grow, really educational. And yesterday, Megan Ellsworth, who is our podcast producer, and myself were able to present to the Roofing Contractors Association of Washington. And what a great organization. I'm actually on the board now with our
Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. She's one of our faves. And they just do these monthly webinars. She really brings a lot of information, and we did it on podcasts. So I'm just going to encourage, whether you're in Washington or not, go check it out. We're going to actually have it on our site on the ARCA directory, but it was all about how to start a podcast for your business. And I know a lot of contractors are going to be kind of like, I'm not going to start a podcast, but maybe you'll use our podcast, or maybe you do want to start your own podcast. So it really came from somebody who knows how to do it, which is Megan, and me just kind of helping, going along for the ride. So really fun. And we love to do that kind of stuff for associations across the country. So Roofers Coffee Shop, we're constantly out there with the associations, presenting, being a part of things. And I'm going to sneak back, like we presented at National Women in Roofing, Karen, on our Power Network. Yeah.
Yes, we did. We got a lot of great feedback on that session, Heidi.
I know. New book. It's out on Amazon, Power of Networking. So fun, and a great fun, because you get to hear from everybody else in the industry. Every week we want to do the classified of the week, and we have a little success story this week. I'm really excited about this. So, Gary House with the Durable Slate Company out of DC, the DC, Maryland area, we hooked up on LinkedIn, and he was like, I'm looking for some people. They have this awesome slate company. And I said, you need to be involved with Roofers Coffee Shop, and we'll get you out there on the classifieds. Ended up, Gabby, who works for Gary. So Gabby, if you're watching this, hello, she's just awesome. She was at National Women in Roofing Day too. They joined the R Club, and we are so excited to have them. They do slate, not just a lot in their area, but everywhere. And they're looking for a slater. They're looking for a slate roofer. So if you're interested in getting more involved with slate and tile, Durable Slate Company, go check it out in the classifieds. They have a job for you.
So I want to tie back to something that was at the IRE last week, and it was day 2 when we had our coffee conversations. and we had contractors on, and one of the contractors was Mandy McIntyre from First Choice Roofing. And I asked the question about the labor shortage. How are you guys dealing with the labor shortage? And she said, what labor shortage? We don't have one.
I love it.
We were like, what? And she explained that they've changed their culture to be more diverse. And she's on the DEI committee for National Women in Roofing, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. And I am super stoked about the coffee conversations that's coming up next. Actually, it's tomorrow. So by the time you see this, you're going to want to come back and watch this on demand, because this is going to be full of amazing information. Heidi, talk to us about what this is about.
Yeah, so we give full kudos to Mandy. She reached out to us and she says, hey, what about Black History Month? And we said, we would love to celebrate Black History Month and talk about it and talk about diversity and equity and inclusion. And we are doing that tomorrow with Ray July and Terrell and
Teray Kearney. Yeah.
Teray Kearney, thank you. And Mandy will be on there to talk about it. And we are going to talk about what it is like to be a Black woman in roofing, what it's like to be Black in roofing, what it's like to celebrate this awesome month of Black history, and how we can do more. And like you said, what labor shortage when we're looking in the right places. So please go on demand and watch it. And then just a shout out to the next coffee conversation, which will be the 4th Thursday of February, is going to be all about Roofing Day. And so Roofing Day, we're going to have Reed Ribble on there. We're having Sherry Miles. We have Randy Over, who we both worked with before. Yeah, he's going to be on there, and they're going to be talking about Roofing Day. So 2 incredibly important things. First, DEI and Black History Month. Second, advocacy and really having a voice in DC. Coffee conversations are going to be amazing this month. And finally, I just want to say to everyone out there who's listening, a huge thank you again to Karen, because Karen just took, I mean, so many videos, so much at IRE, and the team from RCS, I have to tell you, they just did a great job live streaming National Women in Roofing Day and live streaming throughout the week. So I hope, I'm going to come back to it one more time as we end up this weekly blend, but go to the YouTube and watch all the great stuff. Oh, and subscribe and ring the bell.
That's right. And then you'll know whenever we go live.
Well, so thank you all for being here this week. We're back at it. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for being part of the Roofers Coffee Shop community, and have a wonderful day.
Bye.